Vanilla growers in the state of Veracruz in Mexico are being threatened by violent crime. During a recent podcast conversation, I spoke to security expert Stephen Woodman about the problem. He explained,
In that area, we've mainly seen extortion rackets targeting indigenous communities working in the corn industry, and there have been forced disappearances and murders of people working in that area. Overall, agricultural crime is an issue in Veracruz, and it's not surprising that vanilla theft occurs. I saw that in 2018, vanilla prices were nearly $600 per kilo, which is more than silver. And I know it's dropped since, but it's a very profitable crop, and robberies are extremely likely given the broader security context in Veracruz. So basically, in Veracruz, it matches a trend across Mexico where organized crime has diversified away from drug trafficking into new criminal areas, including extortion, kidnapping, migrant smuggling, fuel theft. And there's also been, in terms of opportunistic crimes, there are new modus operandi that have emerged. And basically, for organized crime groups, it makes business sense to broaden their portfolio. But also, over time, they've splintered, and now there are more gangs than ever before. And what happens is sometimes they lose contact with, for example, drug trafficking connections in the US, and they might diversify into fuel theft or kidnapping or whatever. This has an overall impact on the security climate, and yeah, the presence of organized crime is a factor even when it comes to opportunistic crimes. So we've seen Veracruz is also a hotspot for other types of crimes that are often supported by larger organized crime groups like cargo theft, fuel theft. It's also a hotspot for that. And even though it has a relatively low homicide rate at the moment, acts of extreme violence are an issue in the state, and that's often linked to criminal groups that are trying to lobby for influence, uh, poli- particularly like political influence.
check out the full conversation on episode 14 of the Modern Mexico podcast to find out why